Hi all. Today I'll be talking about the basics of the stock market. The people who don't know anything about the stock market and they want to start trading kind of a thing. Only such people, basic terminologies which is used in the stock market and how to go about kind of a thing. So, what is stock market? Stock market is a place where shares of all the public listed companies are getting traded. Only public listed companies only getting traded. It's an aggregation of buyers and sellers. A set of buyers will be there, a set of sellers will be there. Both will they will either buy or sell the shares. Kind of. Let's assume a company A. What are the types of shares will be there? The promoters will be holding one set of shares. Domestic institutional investors will be holding another set of shares. And foreign institutional investors also will be holding a set of shares. And retail investors, or you and me kind of a people, will also be there. If a company means that is the types of shares will be there. All are same, but all will be trading in the market. And in the market, we have three segments of it: primary market, secondary market, gray market. What is primary market? Let's assume a stock A, company A, which is getting listed into the your first time getting listed into the market. We call it as we move it under the group called primary market. Once the stock get listed, it will become move into secondary market kind of thing. That is how it works. Gray market is where some of the stocks, before it becomes a public listed company, it will be private limited company. At that time, they will be holding the such shares and it will be available. What are the prices? All those things is left to the promoters and the company voters kind of a thing with respect to gray market is concerned. Then we have three types of exchanges are available. One is Bombay Stock Exchange, NSE Stock Exchange, and National Stock Exchange, that is, and multi-commodity exchange kind of a thing. In Bombay Stock Exchange, only delivery trading will be. What is delivery trading? I'll be explaining in the coming slides. So NSE, where we do the equity delivery trading, and as well as FNO options are allowed, and as well as currency trading is allowed. MCX and here only commodity stocks are traded, that too only in FNO option. What is each one of them? I'll be explaining in the slides. So trading hours are 9:15 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday is holiday for the market. Currency happens from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Commodity trading 9 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. Then suppose you buy a stock in BSE. You can sell it in NSE or you can sell it back in BSE also. There is no hard and fast rule. If you buy in BSE, you have to sell it only in BSE only. If you buy a stock in NSE, you can sell it in BSE also. Reverse is allowed as you wish. You can, let's assume a stock A is there, which belongs to segment A, then you can buy and sell on the same day. If it is belongs to segment Z, what is segment A, B and Z, T, all these segments, what it is, I'll explaining in the coming slide. So it is the subject to the settlement type, what it is belongs to. So FNO is a contractual agreement expiry. What are the expiry date? All those things which I'm explaining in the coming slides again. Commodity is again FNO option, which I told you. So there are different types of a trading is available. Let's assume a delivery trading. It is a time where you have to, let's assume you are buying a 100 rupees share at the rate of 100 rupees. You have to have mandatorily, you need to keep 1 lakh rupees to buy the share. So once you buy that share, that will come and sit in your demat account. So to trade in the stock market, you will have a one trading account, then you will have a one demat account. Demat account is something like your passbook, wherein the complete all the traded stocks will come and reside here. Kind of thing. Then you have margin trade and intraday square off kind of thing, which we call. It is basically giving a leverage to buy. Let's assume you want to buy 100 share. You don't have to keep 1 lakh complete rupees. You have to keep a margin amount which is mentioned by respective stock as per the settlement rules kind of thing. Cover order is also one more type of a trading wherein you will place the stop loss while placing the order itself. Let's assume you'll buy a stock at 100 rupees. You will mention in the order itself, this is the buying price, this is the selling price. That's a type of a cover order, we call it as well. And futures options is a derivatives product in the stock market, which will be having a two types of settlement type, weekly settlement, monthly settlement. Now, in terms of settlement is concerned for the equities, T plus 1 is for the A group of shares. For T plus 2 settlement is for B, Z, and T groups of shares. What is that each group? A group are the stock which is highly liquid and highly traded volume by most of the traders, FIIs, DIIs, all these players will be playing kind of a thing. S group are shares which are low volume and liquidity is very less, and the like very low number of players will be playing. The people who know that stock fundamental information, such people only will be playing. T groups are also something similar kind of a S group share only. These are the stocks which can, it's again delivery based. Your T plus 2 settlement, 2 days, after 2 days only, you will get the money back into your account. Apart from this, the rest of the stocks, all of them, we move it under B group kind of a thing. All these things, settlement again T plus 2 settlement. There will be one more set of a group which we called Z group, which is there will be some violation of the norms given by BSE or NSE. Such companies will get blacklisted and pushed into this Z group of a shares kind of a thing. And apart from this, we have a currencies and commodities which will be done in F&O, futures and options. There is no delivery options at all. Basic objective of this session is to explain the terminologies and how it all works in the stock market. In futures and options, we have two types of contracts will be available, weekly and monthly. If it is, if you are trading in index, like take for example, Nifty or Bank Nifty, and as well as financial sector, we have a weekly, monthly contracts are available. The expiry date for all these things are every Thursday and the last Thursday of the month, depending on monthly or weekly kind of a thing. Equity FNO option is again, it is the last Thursday. Suppose you are doing a equity FNO, that is last Thursday of the month. Assuming Thursday is a holiday, then they'll do it expiry on the previous day kind of. Currencies is also, we have a weekly contracts are there, monthly contracts are there. It is every Thursday it happens. If the holiday is on, let's assume Friday, then Thursday will become the expiry date kind of. Commodity market is something related to international market, wherein we have an expiry date subject to the international contracts. Let's assume crude oil. Crude oil, generally what happens is after 15th, let's assume it falls in the Thursday, then they'll do it on the Monday of that day. If then before, after 15 and before 19, they complete it. If it is Friday, they'll complete it on Friday. If it is Monday, they'll close it on Monday. The expiry date will be given on the futures option. The same information will be there, the stock. Similarly, natural gas, silver, gold, and copper, all these things, monthly contract, these expiries generally happens between 22nd to 30th, one of these days it happens. Again, related to the international market. We have various types of indexes are there. These indexes are like Nifty 50, which is a diversified index of all the sectors, something like 13 sectors which we have, it will be there. Banking sector is something like a group of banks which is merged and made into one group. Auto sector is a performance of automobiles, they grouped into one sector kind of thing. Like this, some 13 sectors are there, which they segregated into different groups and they kept it across. Then suppose you want to do the trading. What is the bare minimum you need to do is you need to open a trading account with a demat. To open that trading account, Aadhaar card is mandatory, PAN card is mandatory, and bank account is mandatory. With this, you can open the account online from your computers itself. Actually. Then once you open the account, they will do the KYC check and they will open the account. You will get a login ID and password. So once you log in an account, you can transfer the fund and get all the relevant access which is needed. These are the relevant access which is needed for you for trading. Like for suppose you want to do only delivery trade. Let's take our intraday trading. You need a NSE and BSE equity options only. Rest of the other access not required. Suppose you are doing only FNO. See, here is a NSE FNO options is allowed. Suppose you want to do currency FNO options. Only this is the only thing which is you need an access. Suppose you want to do in commodity FNO. This is the only one which is needed. So get the relevant access which you are going to trade it upon. Once you get this first two, let's assume BSE equity and NSE equity, rest of them you get it activated as and when needed online itself, you can do it. So once you log in, this is how the default screen looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are wherein you can add your stocks into your portfolio and place an order by RSL order, depending on the situation. Apart from this, for the fundamental analysis, you can go to the screeners.in website wherein you will get a complete information about the company as well as what is the current status of the company. Any news is coming, what is happening, you will get to know. For technical analysis, we generally use Zerodha, Fire, Substock, TradingView, these other things. For the news, we watch CNBC 80 and ET Now, Z Business, CNBC Awas, ET Swadesh. These are TV channels we generally watch. For digital news, like something you get a pop-up kind of a thing, we use Twitter, emails, Telegram, RSS feeds, wherein you get the first-hand information way ahead of a type trade. Apart from this, these are some of the information which you can get it from investing.com, wherein you will get a dollar index, USD INR, Dow Jones, all this sector information in the first hit itself. You can watch these things. Thank you.